Alright, y'all. So I'm just gonna tell you guys through this trade I took today. They slipped me hella bad, like horrible. As you see, I have about 8 contracts. I'm looking to sell 8 contracts. So as you see now, price goes up, but it slips me and only gives me 2 contracts. And this is one of my A plus setups. And keep in mind, I lost my whole mental, like my whole trading edge once I got slipped. Like, this is something that only happened to me once. This is the first time this happened to me. I've never been in a live market where I placed an order and only got filled for not even half of my contracts, less than half. So right there, I lost my whole mental edge because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just like surprised. So I know you guys were probably like, hey, well, maybe you should have just still left it and hope that the remaining still got hit. I could have, but when you're when you're trading live, it's a lot of things going through your mind where it's like, that's the last thing you're thinking about, especially when you get slipped. Like, only things running through your mind is like, what the heck? What's going on with my orders? Like, that's the only thing running through your mind. So anyways, this was one of my A plus setups. The trade did go into my favor. It did go exactly where I had my TP at. However, like I said, once I was slipped, I just lost my edge mentally. So I just went ahead and moved my stop loss to break even. Keep in mind, I never move my stop loss to break even because I know what I'm risking, and I'm okay with risking what I'm risking, and knowing how crude oil sometimes likes to, you got to give your trade room to breathe pretty much. So with crude oil, I found that allowing your trade to play out works best, and also knowing that crude oil sometimes like to go back to your entry in a smaller time frame, so 3 minute or 5 minute. However, that entry can get ran through and your stop loss can get hit. So when I'm taking trades on a smaller time frame as far as entry wise, I don't want to see price keep going up to my entry levels 2, 3, 4, 5 times, because that's letting me know it's getting that area to me is getting weak. So long story short, I got slipped. I lost my mental edge, but looking back on the video in hindsight, it was still like a lesson learned as far as like watching a trade actually play out in my favor, actually watching the trade go back to my entry level, then dropping back down. Like, if I would have kept it there, I would have got triggered in and I would have made what I was supposed to make. However, when I said fuck it and lost my whole mental edge, trading edge, that moment there was kind of like a learning lesson. Like, okay, now I know next time if this does happen again, if I get slipped again, I can expect price to come back. Like, or I can just be patient and allow price to do whatever it's gonna do. But like I said, this was the first time this happened to me while I was trading live, so it was new, it was unexpected. And keep in mind, I am a profitable trader. My A plus setups do typically show up maybe twice, if I'm lucky, 3 times a week. In my entry time frames, which is the 3 minute or 5 minute. So yeah, so I just want to allow this trade to play out. It did go in my favor. It's just sometimes you can mentally prepare yourself for every aspect of, okay, if the trade heads, it goes in the direction, but it's always something at the end of the day is going to throw you off, and you have to be able to adjust while you in that trade. For me, today, I just wasn't able to adjust. Like, this was new to me, so I kind of lost my trading edge. And keep in mind, like I said, being that I enter on a 3 or the 5 minute time frame, most of the time, more than likely, the trade just takes off. So it just takes off. Like, so it's like you really only get one opportunity to hop into the trade setups that I hop into based on my rules. And most of the time, if it takes off, it's going. Like, as you see right here, it took off pretty much. For crude oil, that it took off. So when that happened, I lost my mental edge. I lost it. I moved my stop loss to break even, and I said, fuck it, whatever happens, happen. And I got stopped out and broke even, which I didn't lose any money, which was good. But the whole trading day was just a lesson on what to expect next time when it happens, and being able to weather the storm. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna allow the video to just play the remaining, but go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought about the trade. Let me know what I could have done better on. Just give me some insight. I'm trying to continue to post weekly based on my trading, whether I take L's, break evens. When I'm in the market trading, I will be posted. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.